EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Brian Brzee there for the tackle. They'll send a tight end in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
19 more on that one, and another first down. They'll go again here with Irving. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. It's a game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 on the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play, but I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
On 2nd down, Baker. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Buccaneers first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from New Orleans after this. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Motion man set right. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. Throwing is Baker. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. That one is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker is back out for this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The tight end Moreau is in motion. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw.
You can tell pretty quickly that when this quarterback decided to pull it down himself, Mike, he knew exactly where that first down marker was. That's a great effort. He didn't get it by much, but it's a good spot, and it gets him the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete.
Second down and 10.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He runs with it.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield, the keeper. Tackled at the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. Here's Mayfield. He'll take off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are out to a 10-0 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one downfield for Cooks. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one downfield for Cooks. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
This returnable with Palmer. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. One of the tight ends motions right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
First and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Slot receiver headed right. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll set up the screen to White. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion is Hill. On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down at the 40-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shaheed in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by LaFontaine Jacobs. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 38-yard line.
2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker to the left side to Godwin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down. Baker gonna hand it to White. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs move out in front by the score of 17-3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He's in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Kamara. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results. Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Saints going to use their second timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Right back to Irving. New Orleans' third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. The defense still with all three timeouts at their disposal as quarterback's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.